Hey, what's going on, everybody? David here, back again with another video. RaroFilm Studios was awesome enough to send over a nice little treat. They sent over this one click for Halloween. This is the 1978 original film. One of John Carpenter's best at that. Who doesn't love Halloween, right? It's an amazing film. I've seen it so many times. And they sent over, again, this one click. Nice packaging. Really love it. Limited edition. This is limited to 100. This is number 88 out of 100 right here. Fantastic. And one of the cool things that RaroFilm Studios is doing, and I'm running under the assumption that I think that they're doing this moving forward with a lot of their releases in an attempt to get everybody like on board right when they drop their releases, is to add a little extra, something here and there with each release. And typically it's like, like the first 100, first 70, kind of people get another small little extra included in their one click. In this case, this was limited to 30. The first 30 people that ordered their one click got this cool extra, and I have it right here to show you guys. And this is pretty amazing. So it's a replica of the knife used in Halloween, with some nice etching here with the title. So, and I'm glad that they included this knife guard here, because this is a real knife. It is. But yeah, so this is very cool. This was limited to 30. And this is going into the collection, definitely. Look at that. Oh, he's laser etched right there. Love that. Good shot of Michael Myers and the RaroFilm Studios logo right there. And then Halloween etched right there. But really love it. Let me see if I have a paper here. I mean, this is literally, it's a knife. Like, it is a knife. Like, it's definitely a knife. So this is really cool to have. I'm definitely going to frame this and put this into like a little display there with this setup here. But very cool. Again, this was only limited to 30. To my understanding, I believe this set is sold out right now as I record this. If it changes at any point, I will add any sort of information in the description. But I did want to unbox this for you guys and show you guys, what RaroFilm Studios puts out, because, if their stuff is any indication of what they put out in the future, and I've seen some sneak peeks of what is coming in the future for them, you're gonna want to jump on board like instantly, right when the pre-orders go up. You're definitely gonna want to jump on board. But this is awesome right here. Let's go ahead and open this up. I'm gonna use a smaller knife because I'm scared to use the big one. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do this. All right. So let's see here. Let me open that up. All right. So we can get a closer look at this one-click box set. This is really cool. Again, all the other releases that they put out, oh my god, they put out Barbenheimer, which is pretty amazing. It's just, I like cool people that do cool things, plain and simple. And they're really cool people, and they continue to do these really cool releases like this. Look at that spot glossiness, that glossiness right there across the one click there. Nice look on the side. It is on 4K. So this one click does include 2 full slip releases, which we'll take a look at in a moment. I've tried to kind of keep like my eyes off of the release in general, just so I get a genuine reaction. The only thing I have seen is this outside of the one click, which I really dig a lot. It's a nice the jack-o'-lantern there. Nice quote, if you guys want to pause that. Then again, love that. The RaroFilm logo, Lionsgate. And everything is nice and embossed right here. Very cool. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, let's take a look at the top real quick. So that's very cool. Right there. This is the House Edition. This is Halloween, the Halloween one-click House Edition, just FYI. So I get the full wording out there. This is 88 out of 100. Very cool. All right. And it does have a nice magnetic lock to it, which I really appreciate. That's really, really cool. All right. So it opens up just like that. As you can see there, some blood splatter right there, which is nice and spot glossiness. Nice and spot glossed right there. Some spot glossiness. And then across that title as well. And you see the two releases right there on the inside. Let's go ahead and pull those out. Real quick interruption. I was putting this away and I just realized that I didn't really fully get to show off all the inside here. I know I was showing this off, but I didn't see this part, which is very cool. I mean, come on. That's pretty neat right there. Anyway, I just wanted to jump in real quick and interrupt this video to showcase that before I forgot. So very cool. Love that. It almost looks like you're in the closet itself. Very, very nice. Anyway, back to the regular video. This is very, very cool. Again, they always put out some really interesting and unique releases, and this is no different. So let's take a look at these two releases here. So we have, okay, see, we have the Knife Edition and the Street Edition. So this is the Knife Edition here, and this is the Street Edition, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so it does say it on the spine. We'll take a closer look at it. Let's open up this wrapping here on both, so that way we get a closer look. All right, let's start with the Street Edition. Take off all the packaging here. Okay, very, very nice. Love that. As you can see there, the logo, nice and glossy across there. And then a look at the back, which is very cool. Honestly, up close, I didn't even like spot that it was it was a Michael Myers face right there. But whenever you pull back, you can actually see it a little bit better, and some nice glossiness on the back there as well. And it does say Street right there. Very nice. And then there goes the spine. I actually just love the look of that spine right there. Just plain black, solid black, and then the orange Halloween logo right there. That's going to look nice on the shelf. Very cool. And this one, matching numbers, 88 out of 100. Right here. All right, so let's open this. Let's go ahead and dig deeper into this. So it does have this cool slide out case here, which is very cool. And this hard case is pretty cool as well. There goes the top of that case. Very nice. And look at that. Very, very cool. This is the back portion of it. This is the front portion. Exclusive bonus materials. Halloween. I love this. And I like the idea of this kind of like this digipack kind of, you know, this digipack kind of a case that they have. Very cool. All right, let's open this up. So it has all the good stuff on the inside. We're going to take a look at that right now. All right, so first up, let's look at these. Okay, and just so I show you guys, this also does come off for easy access to the bonus materials. So it does have some movie cards. Here, let's take a look at those. Very cool. Each and every card has that nice glossiness to it, which is very cool. I love that. Again, adds to the collectability of it, for one. And you can, if you choose to, you can also, you know, display these in a very cool manner, or frame some of these with that knife if you're lucky to get one of those knives. So again, like I said, with this knife, this is a cool little extra that you definitely will want to take advantage of in the future whenever they come out with other releases. Hopefully, maybe they'll do more Halloween releases. I don't know, but yeah. So they usually put out some really cool extras along with their stuff. So that's really nice. And again, like I said, it'll go really cool with like a display of these things. Here we have a poster. And I'm going to assume this is a classic poster. Yes, it is. Right here. Fantastic. Very, very cool. And let's see here. What else? What else do we got? Okay, we got some character cards here. So we have Mike himself right there. Laurie. Dr. Loomis. And Annie Brackett. Fantastic. And I, again, love the quality and love the look of these cards, these art cards here. Very, very cool. And then the booklet. The booklets that I love so much. These are, I've already stated how, I don't know how many times, I love these booklets that are included in limited editions, special releases, things like that. The really cool thing that Raro does is they are an Italian company. So obviously they're gonna put, you know, their booklets out in Italian. Correct? You know? I mean, come on. You know, they have to. But they also know that a lot of collectors are from here in America. So they also translate it to English as well. So the first half is Italian, second half is English. So that's very, very cool. And I love seeing, you know, some of these photographs and things like that within them, and really cool, just, you know, cool little essays and stuff like that that are included in there. So very, very good job to them for including that piece right there. Love those. Always love those. And here we have the piece de resistance, the Halloween Steelbook here. This is an actual Steelbook. I know that they put out like metal packs or steel packs, you know, in the past. This is a straight up Steelbook, which is really, really nice. Nice matte finish. Classic cover art here. The logo right there. And then boom, we have a nice shot of Michael Myers on the back. Very, very cool. And we open this up. And this one does have, let's see. This is, it looks like it says, I believe it's extended version right there. I believe that's what it is. And that's pretty cool. And this is Region B. This is a Blu-ray. So just FYI, if you guys don't have a Region B player, it is a Region B thing. And this is the 4K right here. Now it does say Region B on it, but 4K is typically region free. So that's cool. All right. And then we have the Blu-ray right there. Love this disc art here. Very cool. Really like it. And it actually has a nice texture to it as well. So really dig that. Love the silhouettes that are on there. And then here we have the nice creepy interior artwork there. I mean, that, come on, right there, boom. That'll give you nightmares right there in itself. Very, very cool. Love that. And then here we have the front, back, and spine. This is Halloween on 4K. And this is part of the street edition of this one click. So fantastic, man. Really, really dig that. Oh, okay. And then to top it off, right in the interior of this like digipack booklet, I'm just gonna call it a digipack booklet. We have the interior artwork there featuring Michael Myers as well. Very, very cool. And we'll do the front, back, and spine for this one as well, because I really like the way it looks. The street edition here. Fantastic. Very, very nice. Nice touch. All right, and next up, we have the knife edition, which is coming up. Which I really dig. Very cool. There we have the knife edition. This is the back part actually, but I really like, there's a slash through it and that jack-o'-lantern there, Halloween, right up there at the front, and there goes the front. So that's very cool. Love that shot. I love the artwork right there. The shot of from like down below, kind of going up, aiming up at Michael Myers through the doorway there. Very cool. And you know what? I never really thought about blue being a cool color scheme for this, but it kind of it works. You know, it obviously it sets the tone of like a nighttime kind of color scheme, but like the logo in blue and stuff like that, it kind of works for me. I dig it. And then that looks really cool as well. Just plain black and then the blue logo right there. Very nice. And then there goes the top. I like that logo right there. That looks really cool. Again, everything nice and glossy as well. The spot glossiness is very nice. All right. Let's go ahead and open this up. And this is, like I said, it shows the knife edition. Very cool. All right. And there goes the front part of the knife edition. Exclusive bonus materials. And then the back part right there. Extremely cool, man. I'm having a good time with this. This is pretty awesome. All right, and then let's open this up. Open this up to see some of the materials here. Okay. It's another set of art cards here, or movie cards. Very cool. That is awesome right there. I love that. Very nice. Again, I appreciate all that glossiness and the little details, you know, like that are put into this are very nice. And another poster here. Let's see here, that comes with this. Oh man, this is awesome. Okay, I'm glad that they included this one also, because again, this is that nice shot. I don't think I've ever seen this shot before, and I really, really like it. So I'm glad that they included a poster for this as well. Fantastic. And see, let's take a look at the character cards, which I'm gonna assume that they are the same. There's Mike right there. Laurie Strode, Dr. Loomis, and Annie Brackett. Yeah, so they look to be the same. I think, let me see here. Let me just confirm. Yeah. That's really cool. Especially, you know, if you're only getting one of the versions, if you ended up just with one of the versions, at least you're getting the same type of movie cards. and then another booklet. But this is like a variation of the booklet, which is very cool. I love that. That's really nice. And there goes the back there of the booklet. And again, comes half Italian and half English, which is awesome. Again, very much appreciated. So I won't have to be just using my Google Translate on it with my phone. So that's really, really cool. And then in this release, we get, this is the steel pack, metal pack that they usually, you know, include with their releases, which are really cool. I actually really like these a lot. They provide a bit of uniqueness, I guess I'll say. You know, typically everybody's like, you know, very Steelbook driven. So am I. Don't get me wrong. But a nicely done metal pack just provides, again, that little change, a little bit of uniqueness that you don't see every day. So that's very cool. Again, nice artwork here with some nice blood splatter right there, which is nice and embossed. Very cool. And then there goes the back there. Nice shot. Limited edition up there. It says 2025 over here off to the side. Very nice. Again, it comes with the same discs over here. Take a look at that. Move this out of the way. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this real quick. Okay, because when they put out other releases like this, these metal packs that they have, again, I really love them. I actually really like them a lot. They usually come with like a sticker that comes across here that I like. I appreciate it just as a collector because, you know, it shows, hey, it's still sealed kind of thing. I love to see it. It looks very nice sealing the whole steel case, but it kills me every single time that I have to cut through it because I'm a collector, so I usually like to keep things intact. So this is one thing that I do appreciate, and big shout out to them for actually including here. They didn't put one on the outside, which is okay, you know, but they included one in the inside sticker, like in just an insert as a sticker itself. This usually goes like around the steel book or the steel case right there, steel pack. So I'm super glad that they included this in there because you know, I at least, or if they do, you know, wrap it, maybe just include an extra one in the inside just to kind of keep everything intact. But this is very cool. So awesome. Love the fact that they did that. And okay, it includes a nice art card there. Some info right there on the back for this release. Very cool. And here we have the 4K disc. Right there. And let's see here. And the Blu-ray disc. Boom. And then some nice interior artwork here on one side. It's nice and textured. It does have some knife slashes through there, which is very cool since this is the knife edition. And boom, the Rabbit in Red Lounge. Right here is nice and embossed as well underneath the disc tray, which is very cool. Again, that's another unique thing that you don't see all the time that I do appreciate with these steel pack releases that they put out. And then here we have the front and back. The steel pack for Halloween. This is part of the knife edition. Fantastic. You'll see this little bit of the spine right there whenever you close it. But very, very cool. Again, very unique release. can appreciate that. And again, it's such a small thing, I know, but I super do appreciate just this extra little sticker in the inside. Very cool. And then here we have the interior of this digipack insert right here. Very nice as well. And there we have the front, back, and spine. This is the knife edition for Halloween. Part of the Halloween house edition right here. So again, very, very super cool, man. I'm extremely like stoked with this release. It's pretty awesome. Again, whenever I always look forward to RaroFilm Studio stuff, because I know I'm gonna see something unique, you know, for the most part every single time. And they tend to lean towards collectors as much as they can anyway, and they'll include, you know, something. It may be, you know, something small, but it's something cool, something extra to kind of throw in there for collectors. But this is very, very cool. Again, nice solid box here. Awesome releases on the inside. Again, this right here, this extra that was thrown in was the first 30 people that ordered this one click. So again, this is just kind of like an FYI, just so you all know, to make sure whenever they're putting out a release, to jump on it as soon as you can, because those small cool extras go a long way, you know, as far as collector's items and things like that. And they're cool display pieces, cool conversation starters and things like that. So you don't want to miss out on those. I will put links down in the description below where you can find this, or where they had it. Like I said, I believe it's sold out at this point, but I will put their site definitely down below, and I will link to their next upcoming release that's coming up, so that way you guys can jump on it as soon as you can. Anyway, yeah, so this was really cool. So big shout out to RaroFilm Studios for sending this over to feature and showcase here on the channel. Anyway, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Please give this video a big thumbs up. If you dug it or found it informative in any way, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, because I will be coming back with more videos as always. And with all that being said, we'll catch you next time.